everyone, I'm Camelia, and I'm a chapter founder for I Am That Girl. And today I wanted to speak with you about sitting in your own joy. I've realized in this fast paced world that I have so little time to just take in the moment, or I make so little time for me to take in the moment. With being a student, with a full course load, all my schoolwork, my outside work, internship work, being a chapter leader, and my socialization, I find very little time for myself just to be. Just sit in the moment. From the moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed, I have things to do, places I have to go, and very little time for me. And so I was at an I Am That Girl dinner the other night when this amazing woman brought up the topic of sitting in your own joy. And I just was so confused. Oh my gosh, like I never even thought of that, to sit in my own joy. I always find myself going from one thing to the next thing, to the next thing, to the next. And I take a couple minutes just to take it in and soak it up, but I don't really sit in my joy. So which causes me to forget the wonderful moments that I had and those feelings that I had at that moment. For example, I had this one time where a couple weeks ago when I was recognized for this award that I cared so much about, and I was on stage in front of my peers, and I have never been happier. I was like cloud nine, so ecstatic to be up there. And the moment the award ceremony was over, I walked off stage, ran over, grabbed my backpack, and sprinted to my next meeting that was 15 minutes late for already. And that moment of joy completely escaped my mind. I just completely jumped to the next part of my life, which was facilitating that meeting. And it wasn't until this dinner where I sat in my car and for an hour, I had an hour drive to get home, I turned on my favorite playlist with my favorite songs. I just reflected on the past semester, this current semester, even this past week, and just soaked in every single little moment of joy that I had experienced. And I suddenly found myself overwhelmed with tons of emotions that I hadn't really let myself feel beforehand. And I just found myself starting to cry from tears of joy. And I've never had that before. I'm a happy person and I love being busy and I love everything I do, but I hadn't ever done this before and I've never felt this way before. And it was just such an amazing out of body experience to really take in every single little moment that I had gone through and really relive it and be thankful, show my gratitude for all that I've done and all that I've seen, all that I've worked with. And it was just so amazing. So I want all you to go out there and just take in the moment, sit in your joy, just take it all in and show everything that you haven't shown before. And let us know how it goes.
It was a really hard day. Just like, this is what life is.